So I thought, I thought about it, and I think there are these few important ingredients. One, I think, is to be completely honest and straightforward, and straight, for that matter, and transparent with your readers. Simplicity is the test of profundity. As musicians, probably many of you love music and know that Mozart is the most difficult to play because he is so sublimely simple.
But just as important was trust, and trust came from how we governed, how the relationship with the public was handled or mishandled, innovation around services, and in many respects the whole way we think of the flow of ideas is moving away from the concentrations in a few buildings, a few experts doing things for us, to a much wider tapping into collective intelligence to solve problems.
The first question that for me is important is to talk a little bit about why the church is so invested in the area of communications. This is important for us when we travel internationally, where very often we're meeting people who are not very sure what the church is. For the church, communications is fundamental because we believe that the church was founded, came into existence in order to communicate, to share the gospel message. The church is one of the few organizations still using smoke signals to communicate. If you think back to last March, all the TV stations of the world focusing on a chimney to see smoke. Would it be white? Would it be black? And that's something magical about that type of communication that we need to remember. Communications isn't just exchange of information, it's a creation of an atmosphere. Or we shouldn't call them new media. They're new for me because I'm over 50. These are the normal, everyday media for most people in our world.
The web is revolutionizing communication in many ways. I mean, we see things from here in the US, Snapchat, Facebook messaging, all sorts of things. You see in Japan, Line, in Asia, WeChat, in all over Africa and Europe, WhatsApp. But the one I'm actually most excited about is MXIT. I think it's called Mixit, out of South Africa. This is a South African-made bespoke application for communication there that goes from feature phone all the way to smartphone. It allows people to share various credits, money. It allows people to push content, Wikipedia, etc., down to smartphones, all the way up to feature phones. The exciting thing about this is it is made for the South African culture, it is made with the culture in mind, and it is made by South Africans. I think this is the future of communication. They're going to use the standards and the technologies that we all use, that WhatsApp uses, etc. All these kind of same technologies, chat and etc. And we're going to be combining these into bespoke apps that fit our cultures, fit our communities, and work very well for us. This is just a continuation of the democratization of access that the web and the internet has given us, and I think this is going to start affecting large corporations because they're not going to have access to these groups. They're going to be controlling the access themselves, and with that control comes a lot of freedom. And so the corporations are going to have to find out how to interact with them rather than the people trying to figure out how to interact with the corporation. I'm very excited about this. I think that this is opening up a lot of freedoms for people, and I look forward to the future where the people are able to communicate on their terms.